meters. Then I went home, we ain't got one either. The guy shut off, man, I just fell asleep. But these niggas think they good, but I really know they suck. And niggas think they hood, but I really know they punks. The man with the most isn't always in the front. So hit that west side of it, be what you want. A nice black guy that'll go with all in luck. And I'm trying to stay quiet if it ain't involved in us. She asked me where I came from, I told her where you headed. Back to LA, I said, baby, what you ready? I got these ideas and I'm trying to make some records. So when the train stops this time, I'ma catch it. When the train stops this time, I'ma catch it. And when the train stops this time, I'ma catch it. When the train stops this time, I'ma catch it. So when the train stops, the very first time I heard Black Superman, I knew it was okay to just act like who I am. I used to rob stores for a tape I could afford. I want to thank the Lord for the life of Tupac Shakur. I know living's hard, but you gotta see the light. You never gonna make it if you never roll the dice. Take the first step, that was Dr. King advice. Knowing those days on, I'm gonna practice every night. I got so many thoughts and I got so much to write. And that right there is the story of my life. Can't sit and complain, now I'm trying to get a name. Help feed the kids and I'm trying to get a check. My homeboy Ian was the first one with a range. He used to play my host. Now I got most. Just a little something I can get out on the road, man.
What's up, guys? Ladies, what's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing today? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on? How's everybody doing? Mitchell, what's going on, man? Freddie, what's up? What's up? Elvis, Christopher, what's going on? Stuart, how you doing, man? How's everybody doing today? Let's talk a little bit. You know, I'm not going to be on here too long today. Everything is good. You know, everything is all right with me. Ron, what's going on, man? Not going to be on here too long, maybe an hour top. You know, want to talk about a few things. Canelo and Saunders is official. You know, I didn't want to make any videos talking about it until it was official because, you know, we heard a couple of weeks ago that everything was going to be done between these two from certain channels, and just want to make sure it's official before I start posting videos about it. That's all. DGO, what's going on, man? Devion, what's up, man? Jose, how's it going? There's two Jose's in here. Give me a second. Let me just get my tea real quick. Let me get my tea. Let's talk. All right. All right. What's up, everybody, man? CN, what's up? Alex. All right. You got 42 people in here so far. Let's just get some more likes up real quick, man. I appreciate it if you guys could like the video real quick. Let's talk. Yeah, I did catch Showbiz video. I'm going to talk about that briefly, but not yet. Have I ever trained or boxed? I have boxed before, but I grew up in a martial arts family. You know, we were more into martial arts. My dad is a second-degree black belt. Is my uncles, all of them. You know, I started martial arts at 4. I didn't box like that. I've boxed before, but my dad, you know, we're into martial arts. Was the first fight I remember seeing? I can't answer that, the first fight, but, you know, I know the first fighter that I ended up liking was Mike Tyson. That's for sure. All right, so let's talk about this fight. It's official today, and, you know, the reports are out now, and I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy because I wasn't, as far as everybody at 168. There are people I would rather see Canelo face, but at 168, I would roll with Billy Joe Saunders. Only because if Billy Joe Saunders is at his A game for that fight, it should be a really, really good fight. You know, I like the people Canelo's been facing. He's faced some good boxers. You know, he faced Jacobs. He's fought Kovalev. He's fought Amir Khan. I'm thinking like boxers, like really good boxers, counterpunchers. You know, guys with some sort of speed, jab. You know what I'm saying? Like guys that got good fundamentals. But with Saunders, I always kind of wanted this fight because Saunders is really, really quick, and he's quicker than Canelo. And I can see him catching Canelo with some good, clean shots at times. Like I like that matchup. But when Billy Joe Saunders is not on his A game, he could be pretty bad. You know what I'm saying? The thing is, when Saunders steps up in opposition, he usually prepares more. He's usually at his best. When he's having these little fights in between, like these couple fights that he had at 168 so far, these are not the fights you want to go see of him. If you're not familiar with Saunders, you don't want to see those fights. You know, you want to see the Chris Eubank Jr. fight. You know, you want to see. Andy Lee was a tough fight. He started out with Andy Lee pretty good, but you know, he kind of faded towards the end of that fight. But the Lemieux fight, yeah, Chris, the Lemieux fight really put him on the map. And I know Lemieux has been beaten before a couple of times, but that Lemieux performance, the way he outboxed him and beat his ass for 12 rounds was very, very impressive. You know what I'm saying? What's up, everybody? Everybody that's joining up, what's going on, man? Bend over. Freddie, Louie, what's up, everybody? What's up? What's going on? Victor, where's everybody from? You know how we do that roll call, man. I like doing a roll call. I like to see where everybody is from. Kawhi, what's up, man? Everybody, let me know. State where you from real quick. Liam, make sure you guys hit that like too. All right, we got a lot to talk about in a short period of time. I won't be on here too long. But there's a lot that I want to talk about. Germany, Chicago, Norway, Ireland, Newcastle, UK. A lot of UK, a lot of Europeans here. Philly's in the building. All right. Grimsby, England is in the building. Wales, Houston. All right. Shout out to Houston. Yeah, man. New Zealand's in the house. Italy, Texas, San Jose, Buffalo, Lafayette, Louisiana, Long Beach, PA, California, London. You know why I asked you guys this? I asked you guys where you're from because I want to have variety in my channel. I don't want to just specifically talk to a specific group of people. Like, I want to be able to cover all angles when it comes to this shit. Like, I don't want to just be specifically a New York channel or an East Coast channel or an American channel. You know what I'm saying? I want to cover all grounds with this channel. So when I see that there's people around the world that's sitting here listening to my videos, I really appreciate that. I like that. It makes me know that I'm doing my thing because I don't want to just hear from a certain group of people. I want to be worldwide. India, you know, Italy, Mars. All right. All right. Let's not get crazy. All right. So look, I like the fight with Saunders. The thing is, Canelo has these asterisks where people always have an issue with everybody he's facing. They don't like the same day weigh-in rehydration clause that he puts in his contract. You know, he basically implements the IBF rules, the old IBF rules with his fights. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people have an issue with that. A lot of people feel that he drains his opponents by doing that. You know, this is my thing, you know, and it's really the opponent. it's really their fault because shout out to Daniel Jacobs. Shout out, that's my guy. But he actually told me he was drained in that fight. He was drained. Now, we all know that he fought Triple G. And what happened in that fight? He gave Triple G hell that fight. Whether you think he won or not, he gave him hell. But part of it, I'm sure it was because he was a much bigger man. He skipped the rules, came in heavier, much heavier, and gave Triple G a hell of a fight. But in the Canelo fight, he had to stick to those rules. And now he's fighting at 168. Same thing with Kovalev. A lot of people say, yo, the Kovalev fight, Kovalev was drained. You know, he was drained. Maybe he was drained. Maybe it had nothing to do with the rules and the weight and anything like that. Maybe it had a lot to do with the fact that he just went to war with Anthony Yard. I mean, he won the fight, but he took a lot of damage, and he's an older guy, and he just had the fight. So I'm just hoping that Saunders, I mean, he's had the time, you know. I hope he's fully prepared because I would like to see him at his very best. Even if I believe Canelo's going to win the fight, but at the same time, I think if Saunders is really on his A game, he should give Canelo a very good fight. I think he should be able to give a better fight than Jacobs and Kovalev did. Even in defeat, he should at least do better than the both of those guys did. What do you guys think about that? What do you guys think? How do you guys see this fight going? All right. And as far as the whole weight issue, if you can't make the weight, you shouldn't be fighting in the division. In the division, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, Sergio Gonzalez, what's up? At the end of the day, you should be fighting in a weight class that you can make the weight. Okay? He's not asking for a catch weight. He's asking for you to not blow up in weight overnight. And even though it's his own rules, yeah, it's kind of diva-ish, I still will take that over a catch weight. Okay? Let's see what you guys are saying. Triple G too old now. Hopefully he got one great fight left. And speaking of Triple G, I did read that article about the Zone offering Canelo like a 3-fight deal where it's like Saunders, Triple G, and I forgot who the third fighter is, but somebody else too. Maybe I can't remember who it was. Triple G got beat by Derenchenko. I think Derenchenko won the fight. Excuse me. H-Town's in the house. No worries there. You're global, sir. What's up, Stuart? What's good? Yeah, how can you control that? Yeah, I mean, you know, I saw that comment earlier. Yeah, I mean, look, it's the responsibilities of the boxers, especially if you agree to these terms. Like, yo, if you can make the weight, make it. You know? You don't think the clauses will affect Saunders? Well, it could affect Saunders. It could if he's, you know, Saunders have been in periods where he wasn't really that motivated. He should be motivated. I mean, this is a fight of his career, you know? Hoping it doesn't affect Billy Joe Saunders. Yeah, I agree. All right. Do I think Canelo will ever lose again? And if so, when? For Canelo to lose a fight, he has to clearly lose. I don't know who it will be against. I don't think it's going to be against Saunders, but it may be. You know, Saunders could be that guy that gives them at least a controversial, even if they gave the decision or the draw to Canelo, it could be one of those fights where people question whether or not he really won the fight. So it could be that. But I can't see Canelo catching another loss unless he gets dominated. And I don't see anyone at 168 or 160 that is capable of doing that. Saunders versus Lemieux was shades of Sweet Pea. It won't work on Canelo, though. It won't. Canelo has the ability to adjust at any given moment. Canelo is at that level. He can adjust to anybody he faces. We've seen it over and over again. I hope Ward come back for Canelo. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. And I don't want to see it. I have no interest in guys that's retired. You know, some guys make good comebacks. I don't want to see it with Ward. Jacobs had to stick to rules with Canelo, but still ended up heavy and paid the fine. Yeah. Canelo knocks Saunders cold out. I don't know, man. We'll see. It's possible, though. I see Saunders get hurt plenty of times. I've seen him get outworked. So if anybody's going to do it, it will be Canelo. Canelo on points, Canelo by decision, a boring fight, stupid keys. I don't know what that means. You're correct about Billy needing to take the fight 100% serious. I think he will. He normally does when he steps up. I mean, even against Willie Monroe, even though it was a really boring fight, you can tell that he was fighting seriously, you know? Billy Joe could fill his way into points win. Canelo would KO Billy Joe Saunders. Jacobs almost beat Canelo, in my opinion, 7-5. I've heard a few people say that. All right. I heard a few. I thought the fight was competitive. I just didn't think neither one of them was really aggressive. It seemed like a sparring match. It seemed like a friendly fight to me. That's why I didn't like the fight too much. You know, I think both guys were taking it easy. I thought Jacobs was doing okay. I just thought he was in cruise control of that fight. Canelo sleeps him. Canelo by stoppage. A lot of people think Canelo's going to win this fight by knockout. Murata, yeah. Let me catch up some. I got to skip. I'm sorry. I got to skip some of you guys' comments. Just want to catch up to the more current comments. Murata is the other guy. Yes, I did read that. Yeah, Murata is the other fighter. Okay. I didn't see the same energy when Floyd brought him down to 152. Well, you must have not seen my channel then, because I never liked Floyd bringing them down. I thought Floyd can beat him without it. I was saying Floyd should go to 160 and fight Sergio Martinez at that time when Martinez was running the show up there at 160 before Triple G. I said Floyd should go up to 160 past Canelo, you know? So, you know, I don't like catch weights. I don't like them. If they happen, they happen. It is what it is. If the win still counts. But I would prefer if the guys not do a catch weight. If you're gonna go to 154, fight them at that weight. But if you're saying Freud instead of Floyd, I'm assuming you're a Pacquiao fan, and you know that Pacquiao did the same thing. He's had catch weights in his fights as well. You know, so just chill with the nicknames. Saunders should bring in a new trainer. Maybe a little bit of Crunk in his corner. Yo, you know what? Where did I read this today? I can't remember. But I heard that there's going to be an issue. Is Ben Davison coaching? Is he coaching Billy Joe Saunders? Because isn't Josh Taylor's fight around the same time or the same weekend? Correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but isn't Ben Davison training him? Let me know in the comments. Do I think Smith is better than Billy Joe? No. Yo, I wanted to talk about that. I said this in the beginning of the video. I said that I like the fact that it's Saunders out of the guys at 168. I don't think none of the guys at 168 is well, yeah, Ben is training him. So I'm sure he's going to pick Saunders because it's a more important fight. You know, Josh Taylor got a fight coming up too. But, you know, Josh Taylor's not just watered down Josh Taylor's fight, but, you know, Josh Taylor, you know, his fight is not the level of importance of the Saunders fight is very, very important. This is Canelo. I don't know, you know, and as far as the money, you know, I'm pretty sure if Ben is this is going to be an issue, Ben is probably going to have to roll with Canelo for this fight. All right, now let's talk about 168. The guys there. Out of Plant, Benavidez, Smith, and Saunders, I would probably say that Saunders, even though most of his fights weren't at 160, I think the quality of fighters were better that Saunders faced. I just think he's more proven. I'm still waiting for Plant to fight someone really good. I mean, Jose Uzcategui was a good fighter, but Saunders fought a couple guys that you can put over him. A few guys. All right, and then Benavidez, same thing with him. Good fights. Anthony Durrell's good, but I want to see more. Callum Smith, same thing. George Groves, good win. Good win. Very good win. He did win the World Boxing Super Series, but overall, I would take Billy Joe Saunders as an opponent over Callum Smith. I didn't think Callum Smith had a chance against Canelo, and this is even before his last fight where he didn't look good. I just did not think that Callum Smith was on a level of fighting Canelo. I know he's very big. John Ryder, it's not just because of John Ryder, though. I'm just saying overall, Smith is good, but I just want to see a little bit more. Callum Smith is very basic. I agree. He's very stiff to me. He looks very stiff. He has power, and like I said, the Groves fight was a good win. But I thought Groves was outboxing him. It's just that he caught him. I haven't seen the fight in a while, but he caught him with a good shot and hurt him and put him away. I mean, he's a big guy. He could punch. But outside of that, I think he's very, very stiff as a boxer. I don't think he's nearly on a level as Canelo. I mean, Canelo's fought a lot of fighters that are better than Callum Smith. They're just not as big. Saunders schools Smith. I saw one of you guys leave a comment earlier about has Saunders' chin been tested? I mean, he's fought a solid amount of fighters that had some power. I know the last couple of guys he fought at 168. I know the first guy he fought at 168 rocked him in one of those later rounds. All right, and I know the last guy he fought he actually struggled against his last opponent. I know he came strong at the very, very end, but that last guy he fought was pretty good too. Eubank Jr. has power. Andy Lee got sneaky power. Remember what Andy Lee did to Matt Korobov? He has that left hook that used to catch guys and knock them out. You can't sleep on Andy Lee. He was a good boxer. He was a good middleweight, very good middleweight. So, yeah, man. I wanted to see Demetrius Andre. I wanted to see it, but he was looking for someone at 168. And I'm sure Andre would have had no problem moving up to fight him at 168. But, it is what it is. I don't think Andre is ever going to get the fight, unfortunately. Yeah, Eubanks hit him for sure. Eubanks won the later half of that fight. Guy, Sherry, the thing is, are you going to say anything outside of just Wilder, LDBC? Because I'm making a video about Saunders and Canelo, and you're talking about Wilder. You know what I'm saying? This is a problem that I have with these extreme fans. They don't want to talk about boxing. They want to talk about one or two specific fighters and leave it at that. Making videos about other stuff. I only made that video yesterday because I get people that's asking me about these gloves in my other videos that I'm doing. I uploaded a video about yesterday. What fight I did? I did White. I did Dillian White against Povetkin. And I did another heavyweight video about someone else. And the first comment I got literally seconds after I uploaded is, make a video about Tyson Fury and Wilder. I don't know what to do, with these people. Do you think the 168 favors Canelo on Saunders? I don't think it really favors anyone, to be honest with you, because Saunders moved up in weight because he claimed that he couldn't make the weight anymore. So he should have no excuses here. You were just fighting at 160 not too long ago. And you moved up because you failed a drug test and you claim you just couldn't make the weight anymore. You moved up. You didn't fight Andrade. I don't want to hear any excuses. If you lose, you lose, If you get knocked out, you get knocked out. But weight shouldn't be the issue here. Canelo should be fine. He's fought at 168. He's fought above it at this point. And he could still make 160. So I don't think it really plays an advantage here. I think it's more about who's the better talent between the two. I think Triple G should move up to 168. I think him fighting at this age, still fighting at 160, might be a little too much for his body. Because he hasn't really looked strong lately, And I know that has a lot to do with age, but just fighting at 168 might possibly be better for him. Because he's a fighter that needs to be on a good roll in the fight. He needs momentum. He needs pressure. He needs volume. He can't just keep being like he can't be passive in the ring. He's not dominant that way. He doesn't win fights that way. I don't know how much Billy is getting. The last report I saw, it was him turning down like 7.75 million. All right, but I don't know how much he's actually making. I don't know, and honestly, I don't really care. As long as the fight is being made, I'm cool. I'm cool with the fight. Do I think Saunders can hurt Canelo? Nah, Canelo could take a punch. That guy got a chin. His chin has been proven time and time again. I think he has a good chin. I think he's good. I haven't really seen him really hurt. I mean, Triple G hurt him a little bit in a rematch, but I haven't seen him really hurt, ever, in danger since Jose Miguel Cotto. Jose Miguel Cotto, not Miguel Cotto. Jose Miguel Cotto, his brother. I haven't seen him badly hurt since then, and he didn't have any experience at that point. That was a very long time ago. Should Canelo walk him down? See, that's the thing. What I think, Tony, what's up, bro? How you doing? What I think is Canelo has the ability to adjust and fight any kind of fight. So if he's losing a boxing match or struggling a little bit against against Saunders, you better believe he's going to walk him down and start attacking his body like he's done with Triple G, like he's done with Erislandy Lara. Remember that fight? Even though I thought Lara won that fight. I thought Lara won. But I can admit that adjustments were made in that fight for Canelo. And he started to work towards Lara's body. And it definitely made it more of a fight at that point. Yeah, Billy Joe has always faded against other opponents in the later rounds. So I'm expecting him to fade against Canelo. I'm expecting this fight to be similar to the Khan fight. I think Canelo early on is going to get beat to the punch at times. But it's going to be a chess match between the two. It's going to be a chess match. It's not going to be an action-packed fight. It's going to be a chess match. Definitely. These guys are going to be trying to out-counter each other. Okay? These are two high-level counter-punchers. It's just that I think that Saunders is a little bit quicker than Canelo. Okay? So Canelo's going to have some issues with the speed, just like he did against Khan. But Saunders is going to fade. And Canelo's got some other tricks, you know? That's why I'm picking Canelo to win. I'm not counting Saunders out. I'm not counting Saunders out. I think he has a better chance to some of the other fighters that we've seen. I'm just picking Canelo. Definitely not counting him out, though. This is why I like this fight. I like this fight compared to the other 168 champs. Is it the number one most wanted, desired fight for me for Canelo? No, but it's about 2 or 3. I've always wanted to see this fight. I've always wanted to see it. Yeah, who's the last fighter that hurt Canelo? Yeah, it was Cotto's younger brother. Yep. He's the last one. Tony, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for anyone that's here that has donated to the channel in the past or anything. Appreciate it. Saunders is pretty slick. No, he's very, very slick. I think he's going to do well against Canelo very early. Am I worried about the judges? Yeah. I mean, to be honest, listen, I like Canelo and everything, but the judges are on his side at the end of the day. So if the fight is very, very competitive but close, I expect Canelo to get the win. It's just too much money involved with him. I don't want to see Triple G or Canelo 3. No, I don't. But to be fair, I think Triple G won the first fight. I thought the second fight was debatable, but I still edged it for Triple G. But I thought that second fight was debatable. Billy Joe's a slippery southpaw. Yes, he is. Hey, question. Speaking of southpaws, will Saunders bring more issues than Lara did to Canelo at that time? Novada in this fight? Are we sure about that? The fight just got announced. How do we know that's true? I think we got to wait a little bit. Lomos versus Lopez. Yeah, I got to do a video of that. I'm waiting for them to announce that. But I've said that I believe that that's a 50-50 fight. I mean, I'm picking Loma, but I think Loma has it's a dangerous fight for him. Much dangerous than the people that we've usually seen him face. That's where he lose interest. I can't see Billy Joe hurting him in any way. Then I can't see the judges give him points to win. Who's training Saunders? Ben Davison is. Well, at least for now. Yo, guys, make sure you hit that like as soon as you join the chat. Let me get some more likes, man. Let's try to get us to 100, man. It's a lot. There's 150 people watching. Let's try to get to 100, please. Thank you. Can anything be done about the biased judges in boxing? No. Not if there's money involved. Laura's more complex than Saunders, and has a better chin. I can't say he has a better chin than Saunders because I think the part of Laura having a good chin is him not getting hit that much. The only fight that we saw him really take a lot of damage was the Angulo fight where he got dropped a couple of times. Okay. And the other fight he took a lot of damage was against Jared Hurd. All right. Well, he got dropped in that fight as well. All right. Because we can't just absolutely say that, he has a better chin. It's just that he has good defense. He's a defensive fighter. He's hard to catch him. I think Saunders is more offensive than Lara, though. 50-50. Yeah, I think the fight is 50-50 because Teofimo Lopez can knock his ass out. Lomachenko could be outboxing him every round, and this guy catch him with one shot and knocks him out. Hell yeah, it's a 50-50 fight. How many people have Loma fought that can knock him out with one punch? The last really dangerous opponent, puncher, that Lomachenko fought was Nicholas Walters. And Lopez is better than him. The real puncher, I'm talking about a real dangerous puncher. Nicholas Walters was the last one. It's just that his boxing ability, his feet too slow. It was easy. It was very easy for Lomachenko to neutralize him. I think Lopez is a better fighter than Walters. And I like Walters. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Lopez is better than Nicholas Walters. Yes. I think so. Linares is good. And Linares could punch. But I'm talking about absolute dangerous. Walters had seriously dangerous power. Like that, he was known for knocking people clean out. And Lopez is that next guy. Linares knocks people out. He stopped guys, but on a high level, I would say Walters and Lopez are very, very dangerous. Highlight real type of punchers. You know what I'm saying? Lopez, he had some of the best knockouts the last couple of years. There's no top in the last 2 years, in 2019 and 2018 or whatever. You can look up any top 10 highlights of any of boxing, and you'll see probably 2 or 3 of them from Lopez of the year. That's a very dangerous fight for Vasyl Lomachenko. It's a very dangerous fight for him. Very, very dangerous. And this guy, for him to dust off Commey like he's nothing. I know a lot of people may not feel like, Richard Commey is that good and stuff like that, but I mean, he was a top lightweight. And for Lopez to just dust him off like that, nah, man. Well, if it's 50-50, I should bet on Teofimo. Well, or I can bet on Lomachenko. I mean, what are you saying? I could. I might. I just might. All right. I don't see anybody at 135 beating him, Loma, right now. I mean, if he were to fight everybody in order, I'm talking about Lopez, Haney, Ryan Garcia. Who else is there? Who else is there? Tank Davis is there. Tank Davis is looking like he's going to be fighting Leo Santa Cruz. Another guy from 126. I mean, I know he had a fight at 130, but he's a fighter from 126. Another fighter, What are you going to do? I like Tank a lot, but I'm just like, I'm still waiting to see, what are we doing? Because after Jorge Pedraza, I thought he was going to step up in opposition, and he's kind of just like, he fought him at a very early point of his career, and after that, the opposition just slowly sizzled down, Well, Teofimo's defense and all-around boxing ability is not on the level of Loma, and that's why I would pick Loma to win that. But Teofimo is very dangerous. He's dangerous. He's very dangerous. I don't think he has a great defense. No, I don't. All right, and I think Loma cheated. I think the problem is Loma's going to crowd him and overwhelm him and force him to back up. It's gonna have a hard time sitting down on some of that power. We've seen that recently with Fury and Wilder. He's gonna get crowded by Loma, and that's where it throws a lot of Loma's opponents off. He takes that power away, because he's doing so much. He's doing so many things at one time. He's such an athlete. Like he's doing from his feet to his hands. He's throwing punches from all angles, and he's sneaking in his, these touches that he's touching you with. These punches he's touching you with. He's sneaking the power behind every one of them every now and then. It's just he does so much in the ring at one time. I know we're supposed to be talking about Canelo and Saunders, but I think I got pretty much my point across. At some point, I will be doing a video, like a breakdown video. But yeah, dude was a dancer before he boxed. His dad demanded that. Yeah. And everybody you see his dad trained, you see a little bit, of that. You see a little bit of it. You see a little bit in Usyk. You see it a little bit with Bozdik, Yeah, I heard. I saw a video title. I didn't watch the video, but I saw a video title that Mayweather was going to be coming back to fight both Conor and Khabib. Whatever, man. I don't know, man. Floyd can do whatever he wants, man. He can do whatever he wants. I did do a Breeders Dorticos video. I did do that. I'm gonna do a breakdown though, a thorough breakdown. But I did do an initial video on that fight. Look it up. It's not too far back, but I did do a video on it. Absolutely. All right. So check out, guys. I know check out Jamal James against Tomas Dulorme. That should be a good fight too. I think Dulorme is very, I don't want to say he's underrated, but I don't think he gets enough credit. I think he's a good fighter, a good welterweight. He was pretty good at 140. I know he's taken some losses and stuff, but I do believe that he beat Jesse Vargas, by the way. But Jamal James, Dulorme, it was announced today too. I think it's going to be PBC and Fox. I don't know the date, but I saw just check it out. It's a good fight. That was announced today. Be on the lookout for that. That should be a pretty good fight. All right. As far as the let's see. I got to do a video. Be on the lookout too. I'm going to be doing a video on Daniel Dubois against Joe Joyce. I've spoken about it on live, but I haven't done an actual video yet. So be on the lookout. That's going to be coming soon. Breakdown of that is going to be coming soon. But I'm leaning towards Dubois, for now. As far as Wilder and Fury, I did a video yesterday that I really didn't want to do. It was more like I just kind of did it and just threw it out there because I was getting tired of getting requests. I am not at all interested in that, because I know where it's coming from. I know what it's about. It's not really about people that really feel that Fury cheated. It's more about people being mad that Fury won the fight. Obviously, something was definitely wrong with his gloves in the fight. It's been proven in too many videos at this point that the gloves weren't on correctly at those specific periods. People keep making it seem as if it was the entire first fight and the entire second fight. That's bullshit. Because if it was, you wouldn't just be posting the same clips and photos over and over again. People keep posting the same images, the same short clips from the fight. I won't be doing any more videos on that stuff. I really don't care. Fury won the fight, and they're fighting again in July. If anybody feels a way, you'll see them fight again very soon. Okay? This fake ego guy always comes on here. Yeah, I think it's just been, you know, Showbiz did a great video today. Shout out to Showbiz the Adult. Make sure you guys subscribe to his channel. He did another video, and you know, it's just like, yo, at this point, it's just getting a little hectic, man. Obviously, there was something wrong with his gloves, but you have to prove that it was intentional. Was he doing this to have an advantage over Wilder in the first fight? And that was my whole point of all of this. Was it intentional? Was it intentional? You know, was he hitting? First of all, we can't prove whether or not his hand was balled in a fix, or was it straight out. There's so many things that you can't prove. You know, so I'm just like, at this point, I'm just like, man, why do we keep talking about this first fight like this? You know? It's ridiculous, man. All right. Really want Andy Ruiz against Kanowski. Yeah, that would be good. You know, I've said that several times on here. We know that Andy Ruiz, or no, Kanowski said that he was willing to fight Andy Ruiz. He would love to see that, you know, have that fight. They're both chubby guys, you know. We'll see what happens, man. Ruiz, he's been posting like little videos here and there of him training. Hopefully he can just get back in shape. You know, hopefully he can find a way to get hungry, man. All right. Andy Ruiz would be such a waste if he doesn't do anything else from this point on. I'm starting to worry he's going to be the next Marcos Maidana. And I know Maidana is looking to come back. I know he's lost 60 pounds. But I really, really want Ruiz to come back and do something. He's a good fighter. You know, I don't want him to just disappear and just retire because he made so much money he didn't care about, you know, the sport anymore. I want to see him in another good fight. I want to see him fight Kanowski, but I want to see him fight Luis Ortiz more. I just can't deal with Ortiz not fighting anybody else but Wilder. That really bothers me. Yeah, Andy Ruiz let us down because he claimed he had such a big announcement, but where is Chris Arreola? Where is it? Chris Arreola? Shout out to Counterpunch too, by the way. Counterpunch, great boxing channels. One of my favorites. One of my personal favorites. Yeah, it'd be a waste, man. This guy doesn't really get another good fight, man. I mean, a lot of people felt he beat Joseph Parker too. You know, and then Joshua clearly won the second match, you know, but I mean, Joshua clearly improved, but he also fought a Ruiz that wasn't game. So I still think there's a lot Ruiz can do, but is he hungry? If he's not hungry, then every time I say hungry, I think about the joke that a comment that somebody said on my channel that was like, well, I wouldn't say he's not hungry, as in he's not hungry. You know what I'm saying? Every time I say that, I think about that joke. That was funny. But yeah, man. Yeah. What's up with this fake ego guy? Is this like, all right, man, chill out. This is ridiculous, man. I should do something with Addy. I mean, I would. It's just, you know, we're both in different locations. You know, I know he likes to have guests and stuff. I wouldn't mind doing a video with him, you know. I like his channel, you know. He's a great channel, and much success to him. I know he works with Sky Sports now. I seen him covering I don't remember which fight it was, but I think he was out there for Saudi Arabia for Joshua Ruiz too. He's a great channel, and you know, I think he's going to be one of the best channels on here. You know, I think he's going to blow up and really make something out of it. You know, But I like his style. You know, I think he reminds me like of the UK version of myself. You know, he does his videos at home, you know, and on his chair, and he just sits there and talks. You know, I think he has a great channel. Do I know about Hatman? Yeah, of course. I watched Hatman too. I watch Hatman. I've been watching him for years. All right. What do I make of the PBC heavyweight card this weekend? Who's fighting this weekend? Who's fighting this weekend? Is it F.A. Ajagba? Is that fight this weekend? I think it might be that fight. Fabian, what's up? T Street and BoxingWave. T Street, another good channel. Very good channel. He's been on here for years. He's a real OG. T Street been here way before I came around. Now I've been here for a while. I checked out Boxing Squared. He's good. He's good. He's good. I checked out some of his stuff. Mm-hmm. Who's Kanowski and Hellenius. I don't care for that fight, man. Robert Hellenius is gonna get destroyed. I don't know who's on the undercard though. But yeah, it's happening here in Brooklyn. I saw the cards. The tickets are kind of cheap. Thought about going, but I was like, nah, I'm not going. You know, it's not. I don't really see that fight. You know, but I really like Adam Kanowski a lot. It's just I don't really want to see him fight Robert Hellenius. You know, I think Kanowski is gonna call him out, but I think calling people out is played out. You know, it's like, like. It's something that needs to be done, but a lot of fighters do the call outs, but when it comes down to actually signing a contract and making the fight and scheduling fight, that's a whole different story. You know? So, you know, do you have a fight analysis or video breakdown? Yeah, I do all the time. I do breakdowns for every fight. Well, not every fight, but yeah, I do breakdowns all the time. So is Canelo fighting Saunders? Yeah, it's official. It's official. What are my thoughts on Barber Conversation saying Fury cheated? Well, I would expect Barbershop Conversations to say that. I didn't listen to his video on the topic, but I mean, a lot of people feel that Fury cheated. It is what it is. You know, I say that again. I feel that his gloves weren't on right, but I don't believe that he was intentionally punching Wilder in the way that people are saying he was doing in order to gain an advantage. That's been my stance from the very beginning. Clearly, his glove wasn't on properly, especially with these videos of Jack Reese telling him to fix it and him pulling it up. You know, obviously the glove was loose. I said in my last video that the glove was loose and people said I was just turning a blind eye and all this stuff. I don't know what else to say. I won't be making any more further videos about it though. You know? All right. I'm trying to think any other topics. It's gonna be just wanted to be a quick video. I gotta be on a run, so I just wanted to talk about Canelo and Saunders real quick. Love the fight. I love the fight. I love the fight. You know, I like the fight. I just hope that Saunders is on his A game, because if he's not on his A game, it's gonna be a real waste, man. Saunders gotta be on his very, very best. He has to be on his best. And he needs to work on his fitness, and he needs to work on his endurance. He needs to work on fighting for later down the line, you know? That's all I have to say about that. Knockout or decision. I could see Canelo stopping him late, especially with the body shots. But I think it's gonna be a decision. I see a decision or a very, very late stoppage. And when I say late, I mean like after the 10th round, you know? So he's been asking for this. He's been posting workout videos. Good, good, good. I'm going to check him out. But I think the body shots is going to be the problem. Yeah, the body shots. You know, I think when Saunders slow down, I think that is going to be what Canelo is going to be reaching for, looking for. But you can't sleep on Saunders. Saunders is a very, very good boxer. And if Canelo is to lose, which I don't think he will, but if he did lose, it would be, I wouldn't be that surprised. Would I take an analyst job on a major media network? I don't know if I have time for that, you know, and it's not something that I would do if, you know, unless it's my full-time thing, you know. But yeah, I would take it, you know. I would love to, you know, I would be honored if I got offered an analyst job. You know, I that's why I do I like doing the commentary on the fights, and I try to do them as if I'm giving real commentary, because even though I have a lot of fun with you guys, I say a lot of jokes, I say a lot of things that I couldn't say on national TV, but you know, I would love to do an analyst job, you know. I would love it. I think it'd be great. You know, I think they need I think certain I'm not a fan of all of the analysts and commentators on there, but you know, yeah, I think there's me and several other YouTube channels that I think that they would be great analysts. You know, they got fast. I think Showbiz does a good job when he does. There's not too many channels that cover the fight like round by round. A lot of them just, you know, just do videos and they'll do breakdowns or predictions, or they'll give you the boxing news and they'll talk about the politics. But like you know who has a good ring IQ? I think ring IQ boxing talk would be a good analyst. I think he's good. I think he's good. I think he would be a good boxing analyst. I think he speaks extremely well. Very articulate, you know. I think he would be a good analyst. And he has a great channel, by the way. He has a very good channel. Listen to a lot of his stuff. All right. Yeah, see, and that's the thing about this channel. I want to take it to another level. I've always wanted to, but I know that comes with a lot of being biased and having certain narratives. I mean, this is why I don't do media. Because if I did media, I would have to pander to a certain audience, and I don't do that. I wouldn't do it. I'm not going to pander towards a PBC audience or a DAZN audience or a top-ranked ESPN audience. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want to do it. You know, like boxing. What's the channel called? I can't even think. But yeah, but this, you know, that's why I kind of like doing my own thing, because I'm comfortable with just doing me and talking. I don't have no connections to anyone, and I don't want any. Because once a fighter sees that you're not just kissing their ass, they get mad and they want to cut you off. And I'm not. This is why I don't want to be cool with nobody. I don't want to be cool with these boxers. I really don't want to, because it's going to change my opinion. It's going to happen. If a boxer is showing you love and giving you support, you are going to support them back. You're not going to be honest. There's no way you can do it. If a boxer is shouting you out or sharing your content, you're going to support them. Even if you think you're not, you are going to support them. So I kind of just want to if something happens out of this and I get an offer from somewhere and it's something great, then yeah, I would probably do it. But I want to be able to keep my integrity too. You know, I think very few guys is able to do it. You know, I think that's what Paulie Malignaggi is coming under fire for, because of his comments about Wilder. You know, but Floyd Mayweather made those same comments about Wilder, and other people made the comments about Wilder. It's just that Paulie works for the network, so it's an issue. But any other time when Paulie says something, he's a great analyst. He keeps it 100. He keeps it real. Blah blah blah. But as soon as you say something that's against the system, it's just like, yeah. Paulie does bug out sometimes, yeah, and he doesn't like certain fighters like Pacquiao. He doesn't like Pacquiao, you know. All right, guys, listen, it's going to be a short one. I'm not going to be on here hours with you guys. I gotta go. I got things to do. But it was good chatting with you guys. And make sure you guys subscribe if you haven't already. Hit me on my Instagram, Twitter, all that stuff. See you guys on the next one. Peace.